Hey guys, welcome back to a new reaction on this channel. Today I'm going to be reacting to some more Billlie. I hope I pronounced that right. I really hope I do. Guys, it's been a freaking long time. I know that. I really know that. My last Billlie reaction, that was the only reaction I did. And also the only song I ever heard of this group before. That was in November 2024. So, I don't know, 2.5 years ago? That's freaking insane. It really is. But we're finally back. We're finally back. No, it's 1.5 years ago, not 2.5 years. I'm sorry. My math is not mathing today. I'm sorry. I'm honest, I couldn't remember much of that. So I did a little recap for myself. So I listened to because that was the song Ring My Bell. I listened to the song Ring My Bell again. And I understand why I wasn't the biggest fan of that track. In general, it was really cool that it got definitely rockish influences, that they got this rockish, especially the rockish guitars and stuff like that in that. But in general, it wasn't my type of music. If you're new on the channel, if you never heard of me before, in general, K-pop is not my main music genre. Definitely not. I usually listen to really heavy stuff, metalcore, deathcore, and so on. You requested tons of K-pop songs in the last couple of years, and there are definitely groups I freaking love, like Stray Kids, like ONE-US, like Dreamcatcher. And you just requested right now one song by Billlie, and that was Ring My Bell. Wasn't my type of song, but maybe today, guys. Maybe today, because today I got the song Ring Ring or Ring X Ring. I guess it's just Ring Ring, right? It's a little bit like Hunter x Hunter, the anime. I guess, I hope. So I will call it Ring Ring. I hope it's okay. I have absolutely no idea why that is almost the same name as Ring My Bell. Because Ring My Bell, Ring Ring. I don't freaking know. Maybe you have more information about that. But we will see, guys. Billlie with Ring Ring. Let's freaking go. Alright guys, sorry to pause after because the copyright strikes against. No, this is Billlie with Ring Ring. I have a couple of feelings, guys. All right, I have to I have to fight myself a little bit. First of all, compared to Ring My Bell, I like the song definitely more, even if it's not as rockish as Ring My Bell was. And you guys know I usually like more heavier stuff. But there are a couple of things I really like, and also reminds me a little bit of Dreamcatcher. I'm sorry, I don't know if it's in the K-pop scene. Okay, if I compare groups together, I don't know. I'm sorry. I mean, we in metalcore we always compare groups, so sorry. For example, in the verses, they have these mysterious parts in it, so it sounds a little bit mysterious. Whatever, I can't really describe it. And that reminded me especially of also the Dreamcatcher songs that are going into that kind of direction. Also, when they were here at in the first half in these hallways or whatever this is, because it reminded me a little bit of the music videos where Dreamcatcher is also in this mansion, in this villa. I have no idea what it exactly was. And especially these songs were these with the mysterious parts in it. I think that's really cool. I really enjoyed it. Of course, there are still also parts I not completely enjoy because it's just not my type of music. It is how it is. But what I also think is really cool, but also unusual in my opinion, is usually when I listen to K-pop tracks, also here on the channel, there are freaking verses and there are rap parts and whatsoever, and then there are these pre-choruses, and then they have a freaking big drop, or let's just say 80% of all these all these K-pop tracks, they have this drop that pushes you directly into the chorus, and the chorus is then something completely big and whatsoever, if you like it or not. But this time, there is not really a pre-chorus or not really a drop. They just really flow into the chorus without doing anything to prepare you. So it's like they're going directly from the verse into the chorus without that you really know that. Because when I first heard the chorus, I was like, there was no drop, there was no pre-chorus, there wasn't anything like that. They just jumped into it. And it sounds also like a little bit like the verse. And it was, in my opinion, it's something really cool. I mean, I freaking love these drops, especially in Stray Kids tracks or in One Us tracks. These electronic drops they sometimes have, massive, guys, massive as hell. But it's also really cool to see that you don't need a drop in K-pop, that you just can flow on into the chorus. I think it's really cool, and it's definitely something I haven't heard for a long time, or maybe I haven't heard it in general in the genre K-pop. It's really cool. I really enjoyed it. So in general, I like the song, but it's still not the type of music I would listen to in my private time. I'm super sorry. I really am. But definitely compared to Ring My Bell, this is more my type of song. I'm sorry for that. But we go a little bit back. Let's go back to the song. right. That was Billlie with Ring Ring. And like I said before, in my opinion, it's a cool song. In general, I think Billlie is a little bit in the middle of Dreamcatcher. So I mean, not in the middle of. It's more like there are K-pop groups I really like and K-pop groups that I'm not getting warm with. For example, I like Dreamcatcher, but I'm not getting warm with, for example, Luna, because Luna is way too bubblegum pop for me. And I think Billlie is directly in the middle of it, because they have rockish parts, or they have also these electronical parts I also really like in K-pop, especially in Stray Kids and One Us. But they are not as rockish or heavy like Dreamcatcher, for example, but they are also not as pop like Luna, for example. So in my opinion, they are really in the middle of it. And I really like that, I'm honest. Especially what I also really liked is that they don't have this massive explosive chorus in the song like K-pop usually have, because like I said, there's usually a really big pre-chorus, there's usually a really big drop into a massive explosive chorus all the time, but this time not a single thing. This time they really flowed from the verse into the chorus without any preparation. It was really cool. It was something completely new for me also in K-pop, definitely. So it was definitely a song I liked. And like I said, when I compared this to Ring My Bell, and even if Ring My Bell was a little bit more rockish because of the guitars and stuff, I like that song more. I can't really tell you why, but it is how it is. But yeah, that is Billlie for me. So they are still not the group I listen to in my private time, but they are getting closer. I'm honest with you, they're definitely getting closer. And maybe there will be a third song, and maybe that song will be it. I don't know. We will see, guys. But I just could say thanks for this request. If you haven't seen my first Billlie reaction to Ring My Bell, I will give you the link to the video right now in the outro. Just click on the video on the screen and you can watch it if you want to. If you want to talk about Billlie with your community, join our community Discord. Link is down in the description. You can join anytime. You can talk about anything you want. It'd be cool to see you there. And then I'll see you guys again in another reaction. Would be awesome. And I say bye.